Let me make it easier for you to accept. I have, don't put it up yet, but I have two definitions for you. These are from the Merriam-Webster Collegiate Dictionary 2003 edition. These are not from some dusty antiquarian volume found in some underground secondhand bookstore. This is from the Merriam-Webster Collegiate Dictionary 2003 edition. Let's show them the definition of normal. God, I can't even stand looking at that. Look at that. Look at that definition. Conforming to a type, standard, or regular pattern, characterized by average intelligence, free from mental disorder. Look at those words. Geez. Conforming, standard, regular, average. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the definition from the depths of hell. The antidote, please. Give me abnormal. Give me abnormal. Quick, quick. Give me the antidote. Let me see abnormal. Hit that button one more time. There we go. Oh, abnormal. Different from the norm or average. Unusual. Not typical. Contrary to rule. Outstanding. Look at those words. Different. Unusual. Not typical. Outstanding. So I ask you, which would you rather be? Of course. So as you see, being told you are not normal is far from the insult. It's actually quite the tribute to your character traits, to your potential to do the impossible. So again, by applying the associative theory of algebra, if not normal is not bad, stands to reason then that abnormal is good. Abnormal is good. And perhaps management guru Tom Peters said it best when he said that value added in today's economy comes from the weirdos and the freaks. Get used to it. Value added in today's economy comes from the weirdos and the freaks. Who are these weirdos and freaks Tom Peters talks about? Let's see. Richard Branson, basically the poster child for abnormality and weirdos and freaks. Wright started dozens of businesses that he never had any experience in, hence the name Virgin. What's he doing today? He's done mobile phones, music, everything. Today, let's see, he's doing space tourism, alternative fuels. Weirdos and freaks. Who else? Howard Schultz. You know who he is? Founded Starbucks. What he wanted to do was bring the personal experience that he enjoyed in espresso bars in Italy to North America. It would never work, he was told. Americans like their coffee cheap, weak, and fast. Today, Starbucks is not only one of the largest sellers of coffee in the world, but one of the largest food service companies in the world, and it's using its power and reach to sell film, music, and social causes. Then there's Guy Laliberté from up the street in Quebec. Guy, talk about weirdos and freaks. Accordion player, stilt walker, and fire eater. Guy said, you know what I want to do? I want to reinvent the circus. Something with, let's say, a 1,500-year tradition. I'm going to reinvent the circus. Well, with Cirque du Soleil, Guy didn't just reinvent the circus. Guy has set the standard. Cirque du Soleil has set the standard for which all live performance is now measured against. And you don't have to be these world-changing huge companies either. There's a woman named Nancy Jarecki who's making millions of dollars with her little company called Betty Beauty. Do you know what this company does? They make hair dye. But as she says in her promotional material, not for the hair on your head. Hair dye for the hair down there. You could look it up. Making weirdos and freaks. But all very impressive people, but I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about you guys. How abnormal are you? Let us find out with something I call the classic glass of water conundrum. Okay? It's a glass of water conundrum. All you have to do is answer this question. Answer it in your minds. I'm not going to be asking you. Answer it in your minds. Is this glass half empty or half full? I'll give you a couple seconds to think about it. Music, please. Thank you. Time's up. All right. Normal thinkers. Let's evaluate this. What normal thinkers think of. First of all, they think, wow, that music sucked. Second thing, they think, half empty, half full, who really cares? I got BlackBerry messages to get to. I got to get to my voicemail. People must be calling me at the office. Let's go lunch. It's almost lunchtime. And who is this guy anyway? We're here to see Anthony Robbins and Kenneth Cole and Suzanne Summers. Who the hell is this guy? Normal thinkers. That's what you're thinking. Advanced normal thinkers are thinking something a little bit different. They're saying, hold it, I get it. It's a trick. It's a trick. It's half empty and half full at the exact same time. Well, congratulations. Call the military. Call a press conference. Bad news for you guys. Normal thinkers, be you advanced or regular, you ain't got what it takes to do the impossible. To do the impossible, you have to be what I call An abnormal thinker. And abnormal thinkers are people who look at the same thing as everybody else and see something different. Abnormal thinkers look at this glass of water. Here's what they say. Half empty, half full. Who cares? I don't care. Who poured the water? Was it poured half full? Was it poured to the top and drank half full? Was it poured to the top and evaporated? And is it really water? Perhaps it's vodka. We heard of Nulman's drinking problem. Maybe it's turpentine. Perhaps it's, oh my God, liquid explosive, run! And what about the glass? Is it really glass? Perhaps it's crystal. Maybe it's plastic. Where did he get the glass? Was it from backstage or did he steal it from his hotel? Who designed the glass? Kareem Rashad? Was it Philip Stark? Or maybe some faceless worker at some plant owned by Walmart over in China? Add 5,000 questions here. That's abnormal thinking, and that's what you're going to have to do if you want to do the impossible.